Hey Erica, this is Jeremy with Toriar Digital Marketing with the video that I promised you showing what we do and how we do it. Like I said, I don't want to waste your time or mine, so we're going to make this short and sweet. So let's get into it. So we're going to talk about three things in this video. We're going to talk about content, backlinks, and citations. Okay. So as you can see here, I've got your website here, Complete Comfort Heating, Air, and Plumbing, pulled up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out of this because I can't scroll with it on there. And we're gonna take a look at your content real quick. Now, the content is basically how much text you have on your site. And you want keyword-rich content. It looks like you got quite a well, you got quite a bit right here. And then it just kind of drops off right there. You've got this one section right here, and then it goes right to your footer. Um, what Google really likes to see is at least 1,500 words. Ideally, you want about 2,000 or more on your home page. And that will really get your relevancy in Google up and get you your a higher ranking. Okay. So what I did to do some research on you guys is I went over here to Google and I typed in Indianapolis HVAC just to see where you guys stand. And you guys are nowhere on the front page. Okay. Um, Now, Google is going to show you three things when you pull up any Google search usually. They're going to show you the ads first. Then they're going to show you the Google Map Pack, which is where your citations are going to come into play. We'll talk about those last. They're going to show you the organic listings. Okay. So we're going to talk about backlinks because that's going to help your organic listings as well as the content and your Google relevancy and trust rating. Okay. Um, so Chapman Heating is your top competitor here. They've got the number 1 spot on Google, and they've also got the number 3 spot on the Map Pack. I bet you they're getting a lot of calls that you should be getting. So let's take a look at their website and see and kind of compare it to yours and see what we can find out here. Okay, a little bit of content there, a little bit there. See how they got these like a few different sections here though. That really doesn't matter for content. It just helps for readability and flowing. Um, but it looks like it's a little bit more spread out, but they got about the same, maybe a little bit more than you on their homepage. So what's that mean for you? That means they should be, there's a little bit more there. Okay. Means that they should be easy to beat, right? Um, so now let's take a look at your Google rating and your backlink strength. Okay. So this is you right here, and this is actually your back page, the one that I actually got here is the Greenwood AC repair. Um, so we're actually going to check out your domain here in a minute just to see where the parent domain stands. So here's your trust flow, which is 11, and your citation flow, which is 28. And citations in this instance, they're actually talking about backlinks. Okay. Um, you've got 3 referring domains and 3 external backlinks. Okay. That's not a lot. You can definitely get a lot more than that. And your citation flow, even though this number is really high with only 3, but this number is really low, that means these 3 referring domains don't have a good rating themselves. They don't have the greatest rating. So they're not bringing up your trust factor. Okay. So let's take a look at your competitor here, which is Chapman Heating, 24 to 27. Now these numbers, you want these numbers to be as close to each other as possible. You want this ratio to be right at equal to 1 if possible. So you want like 24 and 24 if you can. That's a little harder to do, but the closer you are, the better your Google rating is going to be. Now look how many referring domains and backlinks they have. Okay. They've got a lot more and they're pretty even up here. So that's one of the reasons why they're beating you both in the organic listings and in the map pack. Okay. Um, like I said, they don't really have that much more content than you, so that's probably the main reason right there. This right here and this right here. Okay. So let's take a look at your on-site SEO real quick. Now this is SEO Quake. This basically looks at your on-site SEO just to see what's going on. So you have 3 backlinks. That's the same thing some sites tell you different numbers. So it's nice when they tell you the same number. So meta keywords doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter that you don't have those in there. You don't have you have Greenwood, but you don't have the word Indianapolis. I'm not sure how far you guys travel. I didn't really look for that. Um, but you know, I'm assuming being right next to the Indianapolis metropolitan area that you guys travel into Indianapolis, so you guys want to rank in Indianapolis. And even people in Greenwood are probably going to be looking in Indianapolis because they're looking for the bigger city contractors. Um, so let's take a look at your competitor here. Um, no, let's look at your title. Number one, AC. You just have AC repair, but you guys do HVAC, you guys do plumbing. Um, Number one top rated. Those words right there are not helping you at all in the search engines. This title right here is search engine gold. HVAC and plumbing company. See, they've got HVAC, plumbing, Indianapolis, and they're also branding with their name. They may not have it down here, but they've got it in their title, so that works for them. Um, but imagine if you had it in both. So, and look at their backlinks. According to this site, they have 633 backlinks. Okay. So, real quick, I told you I was going to do this. We're going to go back here to Majestic and we're going to switch to the entire domain just to see what's your parent domain. It's still Greenwood, Indiana. Plumbing, complete comfort. Okay. You still don't have HVAC in this title. And look at this, 829. That one's actually doing worse than your back page, your parent page is. Okay. So there's definitely something we want to do about that. That means a lot of these backlinks aren't all that great. Okay. They're not building up your trust flow to keep these even. All right. So now we're going to talk about citations. Now, basically, what a citation is a phone book listing that tells people your name, address, and phone number in different directories around the web. You know, yellowpages.com, superpages, stuff like that. Um, so here's Howell Heating and Air. I know I didn't use Chapman. The reason I didn't use Chapman, though, is because Howell has the first spot in the map pack here. Okay. So I'm using Howell Heating and Airing, excuse me, Howell Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing for the citation listing. They have 6 citations around the web, and you guys have 19. Okay, so you guys should be kicking the crap out of them. But again, it also comes down to your Google rating and your relevancy, and the quality of citations and backlinks as well. Let's see what you have real quick. Okay, these are pretty common. Okay, you've got some Arkansas governor's site here. We're in you're in Indiana. So I don't know if that one, and it doesn't even have a good rating itself. So these right here that have no, and you've even got your own branding site here, and it shows you don't have much of a rating there. This is domain authority, okay? And you don't even have much of a domain authority, and that's why you're not showing up in the map pack, okay? Hopefully you can find some useful tools or tidbits. That I've given you today. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. If you need some help with this, just give us a call, 317-961-3757. Have a great day.